Hello, Virgo. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of February 21st through the 27th. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Now, just a reminder, Virgo, these are general readings, not one-on-one readings. Some information may not resonate with you. So let's get into your reading. First card, the Four of Swords. Next, Major Arcana card, the Moon. And the Page of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. Okay. All right, Virgo, so first thing that I'm picking up is very strong feelings towards something or someone. And this is stopping you from being able to move forward. This is kind of like hanging around almost like a monkey on your back, Virgo, that you try to forget about. But it's there, and it's something that you need to release to be able to move on. That's about the best way I can explain what I'm picking up. So with that being said, let's take a look at your cards. First card here is the Four of Swords. Kind of an indication, Virgo, this week to take some time out, kind of rest, relax, recharge your batteries. That's what I'm picking up, because you keep yourself so busy, either in regards to the work that you do or possibly a hobby. It's just your general daily activities are keeping you so busy, almost having like too much on your plate, which isn't unusual for Virgos, but it doesn't need to be that way, Virgo. So this energy, your first card for your reading, is one of kind of taking a rest from all of this like busy activity. And for some of you, it'll be taking a break from the struggle. So kind of an indication that for you, Virgo, you're going to have to like force yourself to take some time off. Now, for some, this is a much needed vacation. For others, it's going to be like taking a day off, maybe a personal self-care day where you're going to take the time off and be with yourself, Virgo. Not doing things for others. You're taking the day off for yourself, possibly looking at the day as to what do I feel like doing? Where do I want to go? That maybe when you were with others, they always said no. So a Four of Swords is showing up as a self-care break for yourself. So again, a vacation, a day off, a weekend off. And for some, maybe a spiritual retreat. Maybe trying to set up a schedule, a time in your day where you can take time out to meditate, kind of clear your head and clear all the energy. Get rid of the stress, the anxiety. Now, this number 4, numerology here, can be a very stagnant, stay put energy where you're used to doing your daily routine. You don't alleviate from it, Virgo, and you're kind of very steadfast. And that could have a lot to do with what I picked up at the beginning, where you might be holding on to strong feelings about something or someone, and that's an energy that's really holding you back. So your first card for this reading is about taking a break, a rest from that kind of energy. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Four of Swords. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. There we go. Okay. This is kind of what I'm picking up, what you're working towards or working for. I just keep picturing like a hamster wheel where that's all you're doing is you keep working, and it's for your future, your legacy, your retirement. And that seems to be your focus. So this number 10 energy, that's where the finish line is, you might say. So for some Virgos, this is getting to a certain point that you have set in your mind. That's what you're working for, working towards. So let's move on to your next card, which is the Major Arcana card, the Moon. There's an energy that I'm picking up, Virgo, where you feel uncertain about your future. And when the Moon card does show up, it's usually an indication that something is kind of hidden from you, or you might indeed be hiding something from others. But it's uncertainty, not seeing everything clearly. It's kind of an indication to wait, to kind of just trust in your intuition before you take any kind of action. This joins up with your Four of Swords energy, because I keep getting the need to spend some time alone where you can kind of sort things out. There's something you need to eliminate. It's like feelings. It's either anger or resentment or regret or guilt that you need to think about, review, and then let it go. And know that letting go is like not giving in, especially if this concerns another person. Maybe someone you have very strong feelings in regards to, or it could be a situation that you have strong feelings in regards to. So what I'm getting just with these first two cards is there's a need for you to spend some time alone to kind of sort things out, review it, assess it, and then make the decision to just let that energy go. That's going to let you or enable you to like get off that hamster wheel, the treadmill. You're just right now focused on like getting from point A to point B without enjoying the journey in between. So sometimes the Moon card does show up wanting you to face something and then release it. This number 18 here of the Moon card reduces to 9. So there's something that you need to revisit, examine, maybe your feelings, because I just keep picking up you feeling very passionately in regards to someone or a situation. And again, it's either like anger or regret or guilt. It's like a very passionate energy that is really draining your energy, Virgo, all the time. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Moon. And the Moon here is usually about divine timing. And it's kind of coming through that now is that timing to release. Like here, the wolf is doing, howling at the moon, release that energy. So let's see what we get. Okay. Focus. I had it there. Sorry, Virgo. There we go. Page of Swords. Well, there could be some kind of news, information, communication of some sort that you receive that really sheds some light and clarity onto what you feel very passionate about. And since this is sword energy, this is your mental energy. So you're going to maybe think about a different strategy going forward, maybe making plans, have a strategy to deal with this energy that I keep feeling. So I like the fact that it is the Page of Swords because you're getting down to the truth of the matter at hand. So something it's going to be giving you clarity where I feel you're going to be able to let go. And this is going to open up all sorts of wonderful, positive energy to be able to come into your life. Now, next, you have another page, the Page of Cups. But the Page of Cups is more the sky is the limit kind of message coming in, that your dreams are not unattainable. This is a very casual looking Page of Cups, kind of offering you this cup of whatever it is you desire, you're going to be able to attain it. So this Page of Cups has got a different vibe, and that's why it's coming after your clarifying card of the Page of Swords, because you have more clarity, and this is also about your feelings, your emotions. So this page coming in, something that's going to inspire you, maybe possibly listening to your intuition, tap into your imagination, kind of dreaming about what's possible for you. Very nice energy coming in. And again, the sky's the limit kind of energy. So let's pull a clarifying card for this Page of Cups and see what else. Six of Wands. All right. This is an indication that you're going to be successful at whatever you're dreaming about or doing. Because once you let go of the stress, the anxiety, these passionate feelings of maybe regretting something or being angry or frustrated in regards to something, once you let go of those feelings, you're going to be inspired. And Six of Wands is not only success, it's also where you're going to kind of be like a role model to others. Now, Virgo, you're usually in some kind of leadership position. You're always handling so much, kind of take charge kind of a person. So there's something that could be inspiring you, or it's coming through like your intuition. There's some kind of inspiration, clarity coming through this week where you're going to get off that treadmill. You're going to make the decision to make a change, and you're going to be successful. And this is going to bring harmony and balance back into your life. So it might be that you just got into like an unforeseen habit of how your daily life is. And this is the week to do something about it, to change it. Now, your last tarot card here is the Seven of Cups. Each cup is overflowing. So you have so many choices available to you, Virgo, that you just need to focus in on one cup. So what's coming to me is about really feeling that you want to put some plans in place, make some strategy in regards to your future. And this is kind of like the overall energy to your tarot cards here. So you want some kind of strategy instead of just going round and round and round. So taking a different approach. Now, the numerology with this card, number 7, it's a very spiritual number, an indication that maybe you're listening to your intuition, that little inner guiding voice that maybe you've ignored in the past, Virgo. You're listening to it this week, and it's trying to point you in the right direction. Seven of Cups here is kind of like your overall energy for your cards. So it can be an indication that you've had your head in the clouds, that you haven't been seeing how you've been like stuck on this treadmill day after day after day. It may be having all these passionate feelings of how you feel about things, either a particular person or a particular circumstance. This is your week. Your cards are indicating to do something about it. Now, your numerology here for your 3 tarot cards is actually number 23, which reduces to 5. Now, number 5 numerology is an indication of change. It's a difficult energy because it can be change met with resistance. It can shake things up where you're out of your comfort zone. It could be breaking old habits that you have. And in this case, change coming in is just what is needed, Virgo. Changing old habits, waking you up to the fact that your cards are indicating you've been kind of caught in this cycle, this daily cycle, almost pushing aside how you really currently are feeling. But this is the week. You need to do something about it. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards. And first, your crystal for the week, topaz. And your fortune for the week, and 2 cards flew out. First, grapes, and then tulip. And then your direction for the week. Wow, compass. The direction card giving an actual compass. Wow. Okay. But let's go back to your crystal for the week. And you have topaz. And it says forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So your crystal card is actually calling out for some of the Virgos that you do have maybe a repressed anger. It's a frustration. It can be a grievance. Somebody did you wrong. It can be any kind of regret, frustration, anything of that sort. And it's blocking you from being able to move forward. And for some Virgos, you don't even realize it. You're just going along with the day-to-day daily routine and you're missing the point. You're missing out on the journey. Now, the topaz crystal card is a wonderful sign from your angels to help you to reach like the next positive level in regards to your health and happiness. So it's an indication that you're being blocked, held back, possibly by anger, resentment. And for some Virgos, you already know what needs to be released, but maybe having some difficulty letting go. So the card here is indicating forgiveness heals. That's not giving in. That's not accepting. That's not excusing how someone behaved or how circumstances played out. It's just letting it go for your own sake, Virgo. So that's a deep message for some of you, that if you do resonate with being angry about something, you need to release that energy so that you can move forward. Next, your fortune for the week. First, grapes flew out. Time to go out and have fun. That can tie into like your 4 of Swords. Take some time off. Do something that you want to do. And specifically when this card shows up, you need a break from your everyday routine. And that's what I'm picking up very, very strongly. Now, some people do this at New Year's where they reflect back on the year. Other people do this around their birthday, kind of reviewing and seeing where you're at right now. And this is in regards to your life journey, Virgo, that for some of you, you're not understanding that you need to enjoy the journey, not just working towards going from A to B. Now, your other fortune card, tulip, says great passion. And the fact that this tulip has the red and orange and yellow, very fiery colors, so yeah, very passionate energy, can be an indication for passionate love, passionate hate, which I hope not, or as a zest, a passion for something in particular. Maybe something creative, and you might find what that passion is if you just take some time off just for yourself, Virgo. Now, your last card, your direction for the week ahead. And you got the compass card, which is like the cover card for this deck. But it's an indication here, as long as your compass points true north, that's the direction of your higher power, your intuition, your true authentic self. You're not going to be lost. It's an indication here that you might be headed off into what would be considered uncharted territories, which would be like outside your comfort zone, Virgo. And if you happen to be a workaholic, Virgo, to take that time off, you might not know what to do with yourself. Especially if you're taking the day off to be alone. But it's about enjoying the journey, Virgo. Staying on the highest path of your journey, pointing to true north. It's not about money, prosperity, romance, material achievements that keep you on your true path. It's your higher power, keeping your compass pointed true north, knowing where you're going on the journey and experiencing what's along the way. And this really taps into your moon card because there's something hidden that I feel you're not experiencing. And if you slow down and review and look around and assess things right now, you might be able to see it. You need to just take a leap of faith this week. Take some time off just for yourself, a personal self-care day or a weekend. Traveling someplace by yourself really opens up a window without having people constantly vying for your attention or social media or the news. All those things, your work, all those things keep you distracted from seeing the course that you're on, Virgo. And your cards are indicating to get off the treadmill. Spend some time just with yourself, doing something that you might enjoy, that is just for you, Virgo. And for some Virgos, there's some very passionate feelings that you need to once again revisit, but then let go. And it's not failing. It's investing in your health and happiness for a better future, a better tomorrow. And Virgo, you work so hard getting to the destination, but you need to also enjoy the journey. So Virgo, that was your messages and guidance from Spirit from the cards that you received this week. I do hope you have a wonderful weekend or a wonderful week ahead, not just the weekend. That's on my mind. Take a weekend off. Thank you so much for joining me today. And please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And for a private tarot card reading one-on-one, the links are listed below. Love and abundance to my Virgo family.